Get yourself into a comfortable position. Get really comfy. And start to take some breaths, noticing the breath on your nostrils or your lips, into the sinuses or the back of the throat, and feel that air circulating and making its way into your body, creating movement in your body as your breastbone starts to rise away from the spine on the inhale, and then just floats back down as you let go on the exhale. And again, as your breastbone floats up away from your spine and you expand on the inhale. And on the exhale, as you let go and allow the breastbone to float right back down to the spine, decompressing. As you inhale and your breastbone expands upwards. And on the exhale, you let it go and it floats back down. As you soften your shoulder blades and your fingertips, your eyes and your cheeks. As you start to create a little bit of movement into your rib cage within your own comfort zone. As you expand the sides of your rib cage on the inhale. And on the exhale, just let go. Just let go. As you shrink back down to size, and on the inhale, don't be forceful, don't be mechanical, be fluid and flowy. Let your body expand its presence into your room on the inhale, and just let it go on the exhale, allowing it to float back down, repositioning all its bones along the way. As you expand to the sides and the front of you on your inhale, and you just let go on the exhale, breathing at your own pace, breathing at your body's own pace. Don't try to control the rhythm of your breath. Just encourage movement, then let go. As you visualize the middle part of your spine, so you've got your upper outer curve of your spine, the upper back, and you've got that S shape that starts to happen to go into your lower inward curve of your spine towards your pelvis. Focus on that S curve right in the middle and visualize and imagine the rib bones above being pulled away from the spine bones on your inhale, and then repositioning, sliding back into position around the spine bones on the exhale. And the rib bones expanding away from the spine bones on the inhale, and sliding back into position around each other on the exhale. As the spine bones do the same thing, and yes, you create movement in your spine as you breathe. As you expand like an accordion on your inhale, and just let go on your exhale, allowing those spine bones to slide back into position around one another. As the spine bones release that compression so that they accordion away from one another, they decompress. The muscles that knit the spine together, helping it to rotate and flex forward and back and side to side. Those yarn-like muscles that are knitting the spine together, those yarn-like muscles which are knitting the spine a little too tightly right now, imagine that that spine gets knitted together more loosely. There's more yarn, and the yarn that's knitting the spine bones together is loose. Imagine that happening, and you might twitch as you visualize that. That would be great if you did. You might start to tremble or shiver. That would be great if you did. As the muscles of your body start to offload its stress energy, you might feel cold at first, or you might feel a heat wave. That's all normal and very good. Soften into that. Don't flex against it. Soften your legs. Feel your heels resting wherever they're resting. Feel your toes and your feet, and imagine the foot muscles let go of the foot bones. And your knees stop being pulled in toward one another, and the knees just slide away from one another. And the thigh muscles release their grip on the thigh bone. The legs feel like they're just sewn on like ragdoll legs. And the pelvis then can slide back into position. And you get a slight pelvic tilt back into position. Your legs are attached to your pelvis. Your spine bones at the bottom, they attach to the pelvis. Imagine the last spine bone letting go of the pelvic bone. Imagine the thigh bones letting go of the pelvic bone. Everything accordions away from the pelvis and it tilts back into position. The muscles in the hips and the butt muscles release their grip on each other and it feels like your hips are getting wider. They don't visibly change, but you really feel like they're wider. They don't visibly change, but it feels so much better to have some expansion through there. And the spine, the lower curve of the spine, the muscles at the front, just behind your organs, the front of the spine, and the sides of the spine, those muscles start to twitch or tremble or shiver, or maybe you sigh. Allow those muscles and visualize them in your mind. You're giving your body instructions. Visualize so much detail those muscles. Little twitch, release, and a little twitch, release, and another little twitch and release as they release their holding pattern to come back to a state of soft, relaxed and ready, flowy, neutral, where they're at their strongest, in neutral, relaxed and ready. As the spine bones in the lower part of you decompress like an accordion and the muscles let go of their grip on the spine bones, the back starts to twitch. You're able to breathe better. The hips start to twitch. The legs might twitch. The feet, the calf muscles. Soften your scalp. Soften your head. Give your shoulder blades a shake. Let your rib cage just be. Where are you holding on? And if you are holding on, that's okay. You decide whether or not you let go in that area. But right now, encourage, with your instruction, your muscles to release their holding pattern, to release their state of tension, to get rid of the stress energy so they can go back to relaxed and ready, functional, strong, well-balanced muscles. Where your energy is liberated, and you might start to feel tired if you're twitching already. That's temporary fatigue. After that, you'll feel very free in your body and in your mind as well. Soften into this. Let your body go. Just let go within your own comfort zone and practice. This takes gentle stubbornness and practice as you allow your body to breathe at its own pace, within its own comfort, and you visualize, visualize, visualize those muscles in your body shaking, shivering, trembling, and twitching their way back to a state of neutral as you provide your body with this time and space for it to work itself out. And it knows what to do. It knows the sequence. Your job is to learn how to soften into this enough and to visualize and instruct enough to allow the body this time and space and opportunity. Keep practicing, keep breathing as you visualize shaking, shivering, twitching, trembling, and an offloading of stress energy off of your body so that it feels more free. Keep going.